What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Pursuing 1%. If you know anything about physiology, you know that the body produces energy through two substrates. Technically, there's another one, but there's anaerobic and there's aerobic energy production. Through anaerobic production, your body produces energy without oxygen. Now, obviously, you're inhaling when you're doing it, so you're using oxygen, but it utilizes and produces energy without the use of oxygen. Whereas in aerobic production, your body uses oxygen to produce energy. Now, if you've ever started an exercise program and jumped in really hard, and a couple of weeks down the road ended up with aches and pains, what is happening to you is lack of aerobic production, lack of aerobic capacity, if you will. Most people who jump into physical activity jump in really hard. They jump into lifting weights, or they jump into riding their bike hard, or jump into running hard, and they get beyond their aerobic capacity and jump immediately into their anaerobic energy production, which means that your body is not using most of its muscle, which is aerobic muscle, to help do the exercise, and it's using anaerobic muscle and anaerobic energy production to perform the exercise, which is actually much harder on the body over the long term, especially if you haven't developed that energy production or that aerobic capacity. Which is why here at Thrivology, we always stress to new members, start slow, be patient with yourself over the first 12 weeks so that your body is not angry at itself when we get to that point. And that's why a lot of people mess up. After 6 weeks, they quit because their body is achy and their body hurts. And that's because they haven't developed that aerobic capacity, and they've been going too hard, too fast, too soon, without allowing their body to adapt to the new stimulus. Now, like I said, that is aerobic and anaerobic capacity. Aerobic meaning with oxygen, anaerobic without oxygen. So the question is, how do you know when to start to slow down so that you're not overdoing it? So for your first 12 weeks of starting an exercise program, you want to keep your heart rate in a certain zone or below a certain zone. And a good number to stick with is a number that was found by a guy named Phil Maffetone, who is a super smart athletic trainer who's been around for a really long period of time and has trained all kinds of sprinting athletes and long distance athletes. And that is by taking 180 minus your age. I don't know if you can see that. 180 minus your age. Bam. And doing that for about 12 weeks. So if you're 30 years old, 180 minus your age is 150. If you're 40 years old, 180 minus your age is 140. If you're 50 years old, 180 minus your age is 130. So if we take 130 as our example, you want to keep your heart rate at or below that heart rate for the first 12 weeks of your program so that you're not overdoing your anaerobic energy production and utilizing your anaerobic muscles too often, too much, so that you're getting too icky and doing things to your body too fast, so that you can build that aerobic capacity so that then you can start to hit it harder. You got to go a little slow in the beginning so that you can hit it hard for the long term. Patience, friends. You got to be patient. And if you want to continue pursuing 1%, that's what you'll start. That's what you'll implement today so that you can become the best version of yourself moving forward.
Check out more of our health and fitness videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Be sure to like, follow, or subscribe so you never miss out on our new content posted daily that contains life-changing strategies.